Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Jared Hagert, who is a North Dakota soybean producer and serves as chairman of the United Soybean Board, is joining us. Jared, USB has a long-range strategic plan, but I know it's got some specific things that it wants to do, and there's a lot of it that goes evolving, I guess, from beyond the bushel through innovation and really looking at the focus as far as the needs of the customer as well.
The United Soybean Board's mission really hasn't changed. It's maximizing profit opportunities for U.S. soybean farmers. What has changed a little bit is a vision, and that is U.S. soy drives innovation beyond the bushel. That really is speaking to the bushels. You know, we're not saying that we are not focusing on yield. That statement says we think yield is table stakes. It's got to be there in whatever offerings brought forward. But what we are saying is we need to look at innovation beyond that bushel. And the way we're doing that is we focused on three areas: meal, oil, and sustainability. And we're looking at those areas through the prism of the value chain of supply, marketplace, and demand. So we're taking a look at what we can do as far as innovation in meal and oil and in the product offerings that supply the demands of our end users.
Are there a lot more demands that these end users now have, say, versus 5-10 years ago?
As you can see in the news, the customers are becoming more and more sophisticated in their asks, not only in the U.S. but abroad. The EU is rather a large presence on sustainability. It's coming more and more into the markets around the world too. The other thing about innovation beyond the bushel is throughout that value chain is ensuring that there's clear market signals both to the producers and end users of what's needed and what is valued. And it's about capturing that value and bringing it back to the U.S. soybean farmer.
And with the demand out there, there's a lot of value that still is yet to be had, so to speak.
There's a lot of opportunities out there in different areas. We've got to continue to do some market research and some product research to see where some of these things have a best fit. And while continuing some of the programs that we've invested in, such as high oleic soybeans, take action on weeds. Those are important programs that are being run right now.
That is Jared Hagert, a North Dakota soybean farmer and chair of the United Soybean Board. He joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. After the break, Kyle and Rick Kokenauer visit about sugarcane aphids.
Biodiesel made from sustainable resources is diversifying our fuel supply. This year, biodiesel will displace over 1 billion gallons of fossil fuel nationwide. It's making our economy stronger and our communities healthier. It's working here and across America. Get biodiesel going in your community. Visit americasadvancedbiofuel.com.